Rejection is universal. Maybe you didn't make the team, or someone you liked didn't like you back. I remember being left out of a friend group in high school. It made me feel invisible. The world tells us our worth comes from likes, followers, or success. But God, He's got a different story. Psalm 139:14 says you're fearfully and wonderfully made. That's your starting point. Rejection can make you feel less than, but God says you're priceless. So how do we rise above that pain? Let's dive into 3 steps to find your worth in His love. Step 1. Know God's love is unconditional. Romans 8:38-39 tells us nothing, not failure, not rejection, not even our worst moments, can separate us from God's love. When I felt invisible, I started reading verses about God's love daily. It was like a hug from heaven, reminding me my worth isn't tied to who accepts me. It's tied to who created me. Try this. Write down one verse about God's love, like 1 John 3:1. See what great love the Father has lavished on us. Stick it on your mirror. It's a daily reminder you're loved no matter what. Step 2. Redefine your worth in Christ. The world says your value is in your grades, looks, or status. But God says you're His child, chosen and redeemed. Think of Jesus, rejected by many, yet He knew His worth came from the Father. When you root your identity in God, rejection loses its power. You're not defined by who says no, you're defined by God's yes. Quick challenge. Next time you face rejection, say out loud, I am God's masterpiece. It feels cheesy, but it's true. Ephesians 2:10 backs it up. You're His work of art. Step 3. Spread God's love. Rejection can make us bitter, but God calls us to love others, even when it's hard. 1 Peter 4:8 says, Love covers over a multitude of sins. When you show kindness to someone who's hurting, you reflect God's heart. That friend group that left me out? I invited one of them for coffee, and it changed everything. Be the one who includes, not excludes. Small acts of love can heal your heart and someone else's. That's rising above rejection. So, here's the deal. Rejection doesn't define you. God's unconditional love does. Know His love, redefine your worth, and spread that love to others. What's a rejection you're rising above? Drop it in the comments. Let's encourage each other. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more faith-filled videos. You're loved, you're enough, and God's got you. See you next time.